Chapter 39. Fear. Irava. Toravon doesn't answer when Valter knocks on the door that leads from his father's rooms into Toravon's study. Valter waits and then knocks again. Gods, no. No. Has something happened? I reach for the handle, just as Valter yanks the door open. No one is inside. The hearth is banked. Toravon isn't here. I draw in a long, long breath, and I'm shaking again. And it's probably nothing. There's no sign of malice here. But all the same, I extend my weaver's senses, touch the threads of this room, and all their potentials. There is truly no malice here. Angst, a coiled and recent hurt. Determination. I know where that hurt comes from. Swallowing, I let go of my full senses again. Valter and I share a look. He's fine, I say. At least, this room and what it tells me knows that nothing bad happened here. Valter rubs his face. Gods, we don't even know that anything will happen. It's been 4 months, but we don't know that it won't. And knowing that the 2 people behind the king's death are still free and hold power in the palace is creeping over me in waves of dread. He's probably meeting with a noble or an advisor in one of the formal chambers downstairs. Valter says. He eyes the stacks of papers on the desk. He's been putting much more attention into the kingdom of late. So what do we do? I shift nervously as I eye the door to the corridor. Toravon could come through at any moment. Or Toravon could be elsewhere. In danger. I have to stop. Remind myself that outside of what I found out today, nothing has changed. I don't think the Dowager knows I've been in her rooms. And would Master Aldrich know I unraveled one of his weavings? It has to be Master Aldrich helping her. He's just the only reasonable choice, isn't he? None of it settles well in my gut. My world might have been shaken today, but it's only been my world, and Valter's, no one else's, beyond the fact that someone called a storm to the palace the day before. And that thought has my nerves spiking again. Well, we still have to tell him, Valter says. He frowns at me, fiddling with the ruffled cuff of one sleeve. And if I'm going to track him down, I don't think you can go with me. It would be too suspicious if anyone's watching for that. He scowls at Toravon's desk. It would have been easier if he was here. Is anyone watching? Someone has to be. Someone had to call the storm. I didn't go to the Dowager's chambers on a lark. I went because my gut was telling me she was involved. Master Aldrich did warn me off from teaching the king. I say, and am I sure? Or am I trying to convince myself now? Can I afford at all to be